Good morning, this is your AI host, Jay. I'm here with the automatically generated, Journato, morning headlines on April 17, 2023. Russia-Ukraine war live. Verdict due in treason trial of Kremlin critic. Putin meets Chinese defense minister. The Guardian, Russia-Ukraine war news. China's defense minister hails security ties with Moscow. The Washington Post. China is leaning from Russia's economic tactics in Ukraine. Foreign policy, Russia-Ukraine war at a glance. What we know on day 418 of the invasion. The Guardian, helping Ukraine can deter China. We wish we could go back. Life in a war-torn Myanmar. Uganda's failure to jail child rapists as teen pregnancies soar. BBC, Uganda's failure to jail child rapists as teen pregnancies soar. Protests show depth of mistrust in Israeli government, says Rothman. Not losing hope, jailed Russia reporter Evan Gershkovich writes to his parents. The Guardian, I'm not losing hope, says Evan Gershkovich in letter to family from Russian prison. The Times, Evan Gershkovich, U.S. reporter jailed by the Kremlin says his mother's cooking prepared him well for prison food. The Telegraph, Russia, WSJ reporter jokes mom's cooking prepared him for prison food. Business Insider, Blinken seeks U.S. access to Evan Gershkovich now. Joy and tension as Kyiv marks Orthodox Easter without Moscow clergy. The Guardian, Russian missiles hit church as Ukrainians attend Easter service. Russia vs. Ukraine war update live. CNN News 18, Ukraine celebrates Easter with unshakable faith in victory, says President. Anadolu Agency, English, death and doubt haunt Easter in war-scarred East Ukraine. France 24 English, Ukrainian worshippers return to disputed cave monastery. Melbourne overtakes Sydney as Australia's biggest city. James Cleverly in Japan for G7 as UK tilts towards Pacific post-Brexit. The Guardian, G7 top diplomats in Japan begin talks on Ukraine, China, G7 foreign ministers meeting live, News 18. CNN News 18, Ukraine war and North Korea to dominate G7 talks. Al Jazeera English, diplomats gather in Japan at historic turning point. The Independent, Foreign Secretary visits G7 Japan and Pacific Islands. Former MP and his brother shot dead on live TV in India. The Guardian, Atik's brother Ashraf alleged threat to life, feared death in 2 weeks. India Today, former Indian legislator and brother fatally shot live on TV. Hampstead Highgate Express, murder of law and order, on the Atik Ahmed case in Uttar Pradesh. The Hindu, Vandita Mishra writes, when Adonis shot dead under police escort on live TV in Up. Sudan, 3 UN aid workers among 97 killed as crisis talks underway. Mass shooting at Dadeville, Alabama birthday party leaves 4 dead, S. The Independent, U.S. gun violence again. Mass shooting takes place in Dadeville, Alabama, WION Pulse. WION, Biden, nation is once again grieving, after 4 killed in Alabama shooting. Al.com, student bound for Division I football career among victims of Alabama party shooting. The Independent, Alabama shooting, 4 killed in gun attack at 16th birthday party. Sudan fighting, RSF and army clash in Khartoum for 3rd day. BBC, Sudan, civilians killed as battle for nation continues. Channel 4 News, Sudan crisis, shock and anger in Khartoum, a city not used to war. BBC, fighting between Sudan military rivals breaks out in Khartoum amid power struggle. Guardian News, terrified Sudanese seek shelter as rival forces. This was all for the news. Thanks for listening. Please do not forget to like and subscribe.